Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this video literally took over 30 years, almost more like 40 years, actually, to make. It sounds weird to say that, but it's kind of true. So my parents have been storing a lot of my stuff from when I was a kid, since I left home back in my university days in the early 90s. 1991 is when I went off to university. So and some of the stuff is from when I was very young. It was just sort of stored, and now it's been stuff that's kind of accumulated, and now it's being rediscovered by me, and brought here to my home in Ottawa. So I'm going to show you some of my childhood treasures, stuff that I collected. It's various things. I'm going to do this in two parts because there's just so much stuff. You wouldn't believe how much stuff there is. They brought two big suitcases filled with stuff, and then they brought also another bag filled with stuff. So it's just three big things filled with just childhood stuff. Some comic-related things, some other things that I collected, and I'll get right into it. We'll just start showing you some stuff. Now, I'm not showing it all because there was just too much, but I will show some of the stuff. I was a big collector of Mad magazine, and one of the things that I collected, and I have a whole box full of these, but I'll just show a few, was I collected the little digests, or the paperbacks. This is vintage Mad, and I just basically we collect all the different covers. This is Ghoulish Book of Weird Records by Al Jaffe, and then we got one of my favorites, Spy vs. Spy. So I really love these Spy vs. Spy ones. And then we have more Al Jaffe. I always like these ones, actually. Snappy answers to stupid questions. And then they would have sometimes where they would snap back as well. So it was just back and forth for a little while. I always found it really interesting. So, what's this one? Is this your third Snappy Answers book, Mr. Jaffe? No, it's my first. I'm trying to forget the other two. Very cute. And some more Al Jaffe. I really liked his stuff. And then we got Hopping Mad. And then Utterly Mad. This one was by William Gaines. That's interesting. So yeah, so these are just a sample. I literally have about 200 of these kind of digests, like all different ones. The other thing that I found that they brought is my collection of Wizard magazines. So I thought these were pretty cool. They're in so-so shape. I didn't think these would have any value at the time. You know, I was more interested. I would read them, and they're kind of mangled. You can see like the things that are all bent and stuff. But some of them are actually in reasonable condition, but most of them are kind of damaged. But this is like the spec. This was Comic Tom back in the day, right? You'd read this, and I'd always get this, and I'd open it up because it was always polybagged, and I'd go right to this list. This is the price list, and you'd see all these pink or sometimes green or blue. Sorry, pink or blue. And you'd say, oh, wow, the prices are going up or down. And you'd be like, oh, maybe I should buy this one, or this one's a good one to spec on. You know, it was all stuff that was like, hot at the time. So, yeah, like, it's really interesting. Some of these, okay, so this is cards. So they just had that as an insert in this one. Let's see some of the prices. Let's find some of the prices that were kind of hot. So this is all cards. One sec. Why is they did this with the cards this time? Ah, here it is. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much. And the way it would work is they would just say the price. There was not, you know, by grade or anything like that. It was just like the price. Everything was mint anyway, so you know, that's how it worked. I'm curious. I'm gonna look up bone number 1. Okay, so this is from 1990 something, 1995, and I'm gonna look up bone because I like bone. That was a comic that I collected. I collected it as it came out. I got all the first printings of the entire series. Okay, so bone number 1, back in the day, would sell for, bone number 1 first print would sell for $180. Wow. And then number 2 was $100. Now it goes for about $3,000 or $4,000 for number 1, just so you know. So things have gone up. Do they have anything like Batman 1? Let's see how much a Batman 1 would be. No, they don't go before Batman 100. And Batman 100 back then was $1,300. Not too bad. Imagine that would be for a high-grade copy. So just a fun magazine. There was a hot list inside as well, the hot comics of the, you know, and they would say, oh, what hot artists as well. It was a great magazine. So there's that one. I'll just show you the rest. This is like I think this is like the 50th anniversary one, where they're kind of like homaging themselves. It's kind of cool. Actually, this one's in pretty good shape. October of 1995. And then we got some more. X-Men. And mixed in, we have Heroes Unlimited. And it was, this was like a role-playing game thing, I think. I'm pretty sure it's like Cyberpunk or one of those ones. But this is a complete basic game, includes introductory adventures. So you could play your superheroes, which was kind of cool. Very dusty. I'm going to sneeze at some point. So if I sneeze, you know why. I'm going to sneeze. This one was kind of funny. I like when I was in high school, actually the cover is gone. But when I was in high school, for my birthday, my friends gave me this book. They gave me this. They put some other thing in front of it though to make it like look innocent, but you can see like it was taped on, but the tape has since decayed. But this was a joke gift that my friends gave me. I thought it was pretty cool at the time. So yeah. And then we got some other things that I was into. Dungeons and Dragons. It's like a first edition. Oriental Adventures. And we got another magazine that was kind of like Wizard. This is Comics Values Monthly. It's kind of like another one of these magazines that would basically, you know, sort of speculate and give pricing for the different comics. At the time, we didn't have like real-time data about comics. We would only find out every month, oh, what's the prices? How have they shifted? You know, and they would come out with these kind of magazines. And another one, combo. So I had a bunch of these. Actually, the artwork's kind of cool on it. And another Comics Value Monthly with Todd McFarlane cover. A nice cover. And, oh, this is kind of cool. This is Maclean's magazine. This is a Canadian magazine. You'll see there's a little tab up here. And this is when I had my early business. Where is it? That's my old website. I used to own this website. So they had like a little ad for my my business back in the day. So I had one of the top art websites online back in the late 90s. So this is like 2000, from year 2000. So a little bit more recent stuff. And then we have a poster from Donkey Kong. I forget where. Don't have the magazine, but I do have the poster. So we got a really cool poster. Donkey Kong, and you got Mario at the bottom. And then we got some more Wizard with Magneto. And you can see, like, these were when I was collecting. This is, again, November 95. So that was sort of the peak of my collecting era back in the 90s. I was just graduated from university, and I was into comics a lot. It's 1994. Another really cool, I think this is another McFarlane cover. Number 32. And we got some more. Number 40. You can tell how popular Spawn was back then. Spawn was the hot book. So this is Violator. Brings back memories. And then we have some more Wizard. NBA Jam on the back. That's still 1995. And this was another thing that was really, really hot. I remember this, these Marvels. It was like, they had like acetate covers. They were really, really popular. They were really expensive at the time. I don't think they're worth that much more now. But they were like $20 back in the day. And it's like, oh, that's big money for a reasonably new comic. This is Wizard number 42. And last one, some Lobo action. So this is like interesting because it's Lobo and Wolverine. So this must be when DC and Marvel had the crossovers. DC Marvel crossover. It's very cool. That's from 1996. So by the end of 96, I had left Canada. So I sort of stopped collecting for a few years, made comics, and I was more interested in war and publishing at that time when I was living in Korea. I was more collecting that kind of stuff rather than comics. So those are some of the cool books. There's a ton more. I'm going to show you some more stuff. I also collected, what's it called? McDonald's toys. So these are McDonald's toys. I didn't open them. I had this sort of belief that they would become super valuable if I kept them mint condition. So this is Spider-Man, his little car. Spider-Man Web Runner. It's like a little spider vehicle. And then we have another one. Hobgoblin, what does it say? Hobgoblin Land Glider. I'm not sure if you can see inside. You can see what it looks like. I kept them. I feel like it'd be a shame to open them at this point. They're probably not worth anything, but yeah, I kept them mint. You know, I had the whole set. So this is Mary Jane. Not sure if you can see inside. Let's see if I can make it so you can see inside. I don't know. You can see a little action figure. And what else? And then we have Dr. Octopus. You can kind of see him inside. I don't know. These are the things that I saved as a kid. So now I'm going to show you some cool thing. I have no idea what this is. We'll open it up, see what's inside. It's like I don't know if this is even mine. I don't know what this is. So it's like a little case. We'll look inside. I think I know what this is. This is probably from my grandparents. You know, I inherited a lot of weird little trinkety things. It's just like a makeup thing. I don't know why my parents dumping all this stuff on me. Very odd. And what else? There's one more I'm going to show in this video, and then I got a lot to show in the next video, so we'll show some cool stuff. So one more thing. Hopefully this one's got some cool things in it, and it's not just a lame makeup thing. But this, I'm trying to save the best for last. Hopefully this is the best for last. Oh yeah, it's something cool. Let's see. Let's see. I don't even know how to open it where it's not going to spray out. Okay. So inside, a whole bunch of coins. Now, the way it worked when I was a kid, I was sort of known as the collector. I collected stamps, I collected stickers, I collected toys, I collected Snoopy, I collected comics, I collected magazines, I collected all this stuff. I was a bit of a hoarder, maybe. And so all other family members would kind of learn this about me. And as a result, I was the one that whenever they would give stuff away, like coins or whatever, they would give it to me. So I'd get everybody else's coins and stuff. So we got some British coin. I think this is British, or maybe this is Bermuda. Barbados penny. So this was like, I think, one of my relatives' coin collections. They didn't have much. This little silver 50-cent piece. Just different coins that they picked up when they were traveling, and they gave me this. We got a, this is interesting. This is very my hometown. This is a puffin. Now, only people in Cape Breton would know what this is. It's a little puffin dollar. Now, this was kind of like, it would be actually legal tender in Nova Scotia. You know, you could use this and you could go, like, nobody did, but you could actually use this as like $1. It would be worth $1. You pay $1 for it and it's worth $1. But it was like local currency in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Then we have some more American 50-cent pieces. Or is this $1? Actually, it's the Liberty dollar, sorry. And looks like a silver one. So some silver. What year is this from? 1968. So in 68, the US switched from full silver dollars to half silver dollars. So this is a half silver dollar. Sorry, half dollar. These are both, yeah, I was right the first time. It's 50-cent pieces. These are 50-cent pieces. So this would be half silver and half like nickel probably. So in 68 is when they switched. And then this one is I think this is a full $1. Yeah, so we got, here, I'm gonna unwrap it. They kind of wrapped it up in cellophane. Then we have a true silver dollar. They're quite big. This is a Liberty dollar. It's quite nice. When is this from? 1923. Something, it looks like 1928. Maybe you guys can read it better than me. It's a 1928 silver dollar. Not bad. Some cool stuff. So these were all given to me as a kid. And I just sort of saved them the way that they were given to me. So just different coins. You can see all the different coins inside. Like most of these are just like coins that really have no more value than the face value, but it, you know, it was given to me by one of my relatives. I think this was given to me by my grandfather. I'm not sure. Yeah. We have another dollar coin from, I think, Barbados as well. I'll show you the reverse. And some more Barbados coins. So just a whole bunch of little coins in here. And it looks like some gold clip. I don't know, some gold money clip. I'm not sure if it's actually gold. but it's golden. If it was gold, it will say. I don't know. It has a mark on it. Let's see. Maybe the camera can pick that up. If that's actually a gold mark. Who knows? Looks like gold. We have some more Barbados coins. A whole bunch of like non-valuable US quarters. But yeah, and that's what was inside. Sort of a weird little collection that I was given to me by my grandfather. So I sort of like keeping it in the way it was given, if that makes sense. I know it's, you know, some of the coins are not really worth anything, but that one silver dollar is probably worth something. So it was given to me like this, so I put it all back the way it was given. So that's that's the collection. So I hope you enjoyed this. A little bit of nostalgia for me, probably more interesting to me than people watching this, but I hope you enjoyed. Part 2, I'm going to show some more like Mad magazines. I'll show you my sticker collection, a whole bunch of other cool things actually. Hope you enjoy that. So we'll just do this as a 2-parter. Stay tuned for that. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.